The reason I love baking is it brings so much happiness to people, in that, like, when you've made something for somebody and you give it to them, they light up, and it seems so joyous to give them something that you've spent time on. And especially when it's something like sweet cakes or something like that, they're just so happy with it. And I love creating joy for people. And when I'm making it, thinking of like how it's going to turn out in the end, you just got such a little like happy feeling inside, and it just makes me really happy. The reason I think sharing a meal together is so important is because it's such a good time to talk to people and catch up and think about all the things that you have done throughout the day and since the last time you saw the person, and it just creates real community between people, in that, especially as a family, we spend meal times like organising things and making sure we all know what's going on, as we don't really see each other throughout the day. And it's such a focal point of society. If there's like a celebration or you want to get together and do something, it's often to get together and go for a meal or something like that. And it seems like such a good time to spend with people that I think it's really important. The reason the Last Supper is so important is because it's the time that Jesus decides to share the bread and the wine with all his disciples, and it's the last time that he spends together with them before he goes on the cross. And it seems really significant that he chooses to get together for a meal to give that like knowledge to them that the bread and the wine is representing him, and it's a way that he can always be with them. He chooses to do it over a meal where he can spend time with them and chat with them and just like catch up, and it's sort of setting an example to the rest of like the Christian world of how we can sort of share important things with people, and how we can share in this one meal that keeps us together as a community and as friends, like Jesus was with his friends, his disciples at the time. That it just seems like it's such an important part of Easter and like a Christian life, as we do communion so often. It just shows how important it is.